Hey friends, welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to Revamp Radiate with me, Sara B, your beauty bestie. Today I have a fun one. We have a new makeup. I have a ton of new makeup here, mostly all new makeup, but most notably we have our Victoria Beckham Orchid palette. I also have the RMS ReFresh Eye Brightener. I'm excited for this. I did try this yesterday and I have high hopes. I'm excited. And then my friend sent me, this didn't work for her, so she sent it to me. This is the new Outside In foundation, and she really enjoyed it, but the color is off. And it is a little bit off for me too, but I put this on yesterday. It's so beautiful that I had to show you. I had to show you. So I'm excited for this. What else we got here? And then we got some other things and we'll sprinkle them in and talk as we go. Let's go with the Outside In oil. Let's just do this. Let's stick to our plan. We're going to do the Outside In oil. I have a little sample of it here, and the Outside In foundation. So I have notes on the actual products. The Outside In oil is called the Floral Reserve Face Oil. It's a lightweight face oil with pure seed, nut, and flower oils. Deliver lasting hydration and barrier support. This nourishing formula absorbs quickly to leave skin plump, hydrated, and non-greasy, creating a perfect canvas for makeup. Okay. It's fragrance-free, blah, blah, blah. Parabone free, all the free stuff. All right. So this is fast absorbing. I will say I put some on my hands. I'm just going to put it in my face. I think I used a little too much, but it's all right. Whatever. I need plumping. I'm going to put some under my eyes too. Okay. Let's see how we do. Let's get into the foundation. The Outside In foundation, Silk Serum Foundation, is a hybrid high-performance foundation that delivers the benefits of a serum with the coverage of a foundation. Offering light to medium buildable coverage, Silk Serum Foundation is infused with active levels of niacinamide and hyaluronic acid to help strengthen and condition skin while enhancing radiance over time. It's supposed to have a soft focus effect, blur imperfection, light diffusing, safe for sensitive, acne-prone skin, fragrance-free, clean. It's got all the buzzwords. Okay, shaking it up because it's like a serum-like foundation. This is the shade 80, which is 80 is a fair warm shade. Fair is not a shade I go for, but I was so curious about this formula that I just had to try it. So I'm going to just go in. It is light on me, fair warning. But I'm telling you, I really enjoyed it. I wore it yesterday and it wore so beautifully. And because it wore so beautifully, I'm highly considering getting this in my shade. I was able to make it work, but I don't feel like I'm gonna, if I get even a little bit more tanner, this is just gonna look off on me. So we'll see how this goes. So see there? Look at it. It gives coverage. Like I see coverage. My skin just looks radiant and moisturized. Not overly. Yesterday I found that it did dry down and it just left the most gorgeous finish. I will say right off the bat, I like it better than the Victoria Beckham. But you know that the Victoria Beckham are not my favorite. It's definitely light. I can see it's too light, but that's okay. Let's keep going. So also new to me, but I have been using it a little bit. This L'Oreal Lumi Bronzing Sticks. I love these. I have two shades. I have the shade 140 Bronze Del So, and I have 130 Sunset Dorite. And these are really nice for a drugstore. In general, they're nice. I just really love them. This one is the Sunset Dorite, and then this one is 140 Bronze Del So. Yeah, I'm going to use the Bronze Del Sol one just because I feel like this needs a lot of deepening. This foundation's pretty light on me. All right, and I'm just going to draw it all over like I would any other bronzer contour stick. I feel like this look is going to have a lot of radiance, but that's okay. These blend in beautifully. I love this Tati brush for this. This is the Tati EX1. Oh, and these These have a like tropical scent. These are scented. It doesn't linger, but it smells good. So let's get that blended out. Kind of going a little extra all over the place with it because the foundation's a little bit light on me. It's a lot light on me, but I can definitely make it work now. When my friend sends me stuff, I would normally declutter it, the foundations, but I was so curious about this formula. I'm like, I have to try it. I just want to at least try it. I'm just going to take what's on my hand. Just taking what's here just to kind of help to bronze out this foundation a little bit. There we go. How's that looking? So this is the RMS ReFresh Eye Brightener. I have the shade Cherish. This does have an SPF 30. It's dirty. Let me clean it off so it could look pretty for you. This is the applicator. So it's one of those metal ball applicators. And it's called an eye bright. It's a refresh eye brightener. I think you can wear a concealer over it if you feel like the need to. I think this is more like that color corrector brightener situation. But let's go ahead and try it. Oh, I also want to color correct here. I also picked up from Sephora the Sephora Best Skin Ever color corrector. And this is in the shade Peach, I think. 03 Peach. And this one has like a sponge applicator, which I do not enjoy typically. But I have this pimple here. It's like dark purple. See that? So I wanted to get a color corrector. So I've been using this the last few days and it has helped. So I'm just doing that to color correct. And because I did it on this side of my face, I know this is weird. I'm going to just do it on this side of my face just to balance out the product. Okay. I'm just going to let that kind of sit and dry down a little bit. While we're doing that, let's use this. It's a squeeze tube. Put a little bit of product, and then I just went in like this. Just put a little bit. And then without adding more, this feels nice on your arm. I just went like this. Now, what I like about this is this has an SPF. Oh, it feels so good. What a great way to start your day. If you're not one of those people that does like the gua sha and all the eye exercises in the morning, face exercises and all tools, like this could be just nice. You're putting on your concealer and you're giving yourself a nice eyeball massage at the same time. Yeah, that blended in beautifully. I do feel like I need to blend it in more with a brush, but that was nice. Spoiler, when I put this on yesterday too, I thought it looked really beautiful. I should zoom you in. Is that better being zoomed in? I know, I'm sorry, I'm bad about that. I want to get one of, I see people do this, like, there's like a zoom buttons. I should look into getting one. Like a button that you can zoom in. You ever see people do that? There's like a button, or you can turn your camera on and off with like a button instead of having to reach up. Anyway, let me blend that out. I grabbed the wrong brush. I'm like, why is it so soft? This is the Nikki N20. I have seen people use this for concealer and love it. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just not used to using it as a concealer brush. Nice. And then it's a little bit too, oh no, it's blending out. I just have to put a little extra pressure where I put the color corrector. Okay, did that help at all, you think? You can still see it. I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's healing, so hopefully I won't be dealing with that for long. The problem is my skin scars up so easy. I scar really easy, so if I get a bruise or a cut, it sticks with me. I need to start using my red light panel more again. All right, I'm going to use the RMS powder that I had pulled out from my weekly edit. Okay, that is set. Lightly setting the foundation. Look at how, I don't know. I put it on yesterday and I just felt so pretty. I just love don't you love it when you put on something and you just feel pretty? That's how I felt yesterday with this foundation. I should look what I have in my collection. I bet you I have something comparable. Probably the Typology. I should do a side-by-side with that and the Typology. Okay. It's just so pretty. It didn't settle. It just looked so good. I loved it. Moving on. Nothing new for my eyebrows, but I am going to use my Victoria eyebrow pencil. Nothing new with our primer. I'm going in with the Viseart eyelash primer. I've been trying to be a lot better about making sure I use a primer because I have noticed a difference in longevity. Not like a specific eyeshadow, just overall I've noticed a difference in longevity. So I'm trying to remember to always use an eyelash primer. How about this? This is what we'll do. I'm going to just do my makeup, have some fun, and then at the end I'll do some swatch comparisons because I had a friend in the short I had posted ask about a comparison to the Burberry, this Burberry. I pulled it out right before this video and wow, it is a very good comparison. If you have Burberry Dusk, I'm not so sure you need Victoria Beckham. Look at how close they are. I mean, it is incredibly close in shades. I mean, the purples are a little bit different, but for the most part, it's a very similar. We're going to swatch those side by side. And then I also had a friend ask about Betty in comparison to the Victoria Beckham. And I do have the Betty palette. And I do want to do another video with the Betty, but they are different. I don't know if these are the two comparable ones. I would say Betty is closer to the Byredo Vesuvio palette that just came out that I love. It's so beautiful. And I did a comparison in a live with those. So I do want to compare that. So when I do the Byredo palette, do that or whatever. So I think what I want to do is I want to go in with this lightest shade here. I just want to go over. I do have errands to run, so I don't want to do two eyes different. But I'll tell you, you know, with a 4-pan palette, I feel like it's really hard to get different looks. Although I was considering... So I'm just putting that all over, including under the eyebrow bone. So you'll have that like highlight. I was thinking we could do like a halo eye, but I don't know if I want to go that dark. That's a nice all over color, base color. That's really pretty. Okay. I feel like we should just go right down the line. All right, let's go in with this purple. I think I'm going to take a more fluffy brush. Okay, this is the Refer 03, and I'm going to go in with this light purple shade. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to kind of go in like this. So what surprised me about this from when I swatched it, this is the first time I'm wearing it, was how like light it was. Because sometimes like a lot of these Victoria Beckham palettes can be very smoky. But this was very like, this was nice. When I swatched it, I was like, okay, that feels wearable. Easily wearable, you know? I love Victoria Beckham though. You know that. If you've been here, you know that VBB is one of my favorite brands. So there was no way I was not getting this palette. That's really pretty. And honestly, you could stop here. If you really wanted just like a nice, easy daytime look, we can stop right here with those two shades, I think. But, like, that's not fun. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, I didn't even mention, I also picked up 2 of the liners. I think today we're only going to use one. I'll swatch them both for you, but we're going to use the Orchid. I picked up Orchid and Fig in the Victoria Beckham liners, so we're going to use those 2. So what I want to do is I want to take a smaller brush. This is the Shiseido 00. I'm going to go in with this deeper shade, and I'm just going to kind of deepen my corner like I like to do, smoke it out a little bit. Okay. So that definitely smoked it out, but not like overpowered, you know? Look at how pretty. That just gave a little dimension. I'm going to take what's left on here, and I just want to kind of do a little shadow underneath. Kind of bring that together with that. Oh, that's pretty. Now I'm going to go back in with the lightest shade, the big pan of the lighter shade. And I just want to kind of blend those two together like that. Just kind of like that. Okay. Now let's check out this shimmer. I'm going to take like a flat brush. This is the Builder from Sonia G. I'm just going to go into this shimmer shade here. Let's just see what this does right in the middle. Let's go into my finger. I think this is a better finger shade. Yeah, it is. That feels really pretty. What do you think? Oh, I love it. I'm really happy. I'm going to stop there. I like that eye look. If anything, I'm going to take this light purple shade. I'm just going on the end of this brush and I'm just going to go like this, like a, just to, I don't know, bring in some of that. Bring in more of the palette. I like that a lot. Like a lot. I'm going to look at my 10 times mirror. There's zero fallout. It's not over shimmery. Oh, I love that like golden highlight. It's very subtle, but there, it's really pretty. Ew, yes, thank you. That's a gorgeous palette. It's not comparable to Betty. I think Betty has more shimmers in it. I don't know if I would compare. I don't know if I'd put these in the same. I mean, I think that you're getting very different looks. So I'm going to compare Betty in another video. I'm going to compare the Sucio palette to the Betty. I don't think we need to do that in this video because I don't feel like they're like super comparable. Especially because in Betty you don't have any mattes. Moving on, let's check out these. Let's check out this eyeliner. All right, so I've got two eyeliners. I got the Fig and Orchid. Okay. You know I love Victoria Beckham eyeliners. I have a full collection of them. Before this palette released, I was thinking I wanted to try to get more like fun shades. So these two came and I was like, you know what? This is good. Let me get them. This is Orchid and then this is Fig. Beautiful. Obviously, I think both would match this beautifully. What I want to try is Orchid because it's the Orchid palette. So let's go ahead and try the Orchid. And what I want to do... Yeah, okay. Sophia from Sophia Sees Beauty said that she thought that the Orchid eyeliner would be too light for this palette. And I think she's right. But if I didn't use this shade kind of here, I don't think so. I think it would have looked really pretty, but I can hardly see it showing up. So instead, I'm going to go in with the Fig. So Sophia was right. Okay, this is, yeah, this just gives a little, okay, this one's nicer. I am going to tight line with this and see. I want a little nuts over here, so I'm going to take my concealer brush. Just kind of do this. Okay, I'm going to finish up the eyes. I'll be right back. I just put these on. So I have my lash primer, the Clinique, and then I put the Revamp Beauty Brightener. But I stopped right here because I wanted to use a new mascara, new to me. So this is the Lancôme LE Hypnose. I thought this was black when I pulled it out the other day, but it's actually green. It's the shade 04 Muir Malachite. There's the name. This is so good. All right, I was so excited. This is giving you full volume, and you know I love a green mascara. It's like my favorite. I don't know. Like, I think if I didn't try this the other day, I would have pulled out the Black Honey, the Clinique, but I pulled this out and I was like, wow. So it is a more goopy mascara, but it's volumizing. I think most volumizing, that's kind of what they are. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I'm not a huge fan of Victoria Beckham mascaras. They're not like my favorite, but they're okay. I prefer something like this. And I don't feel like hers are, I don't know. They're just not my favorite. I do like this one. This one's really nice. And it comes in this beautiful glass packaging. And it's just like, look, it has that green. I don't know if it shows up on camera good, but it's so pretty. Ooh. Okay. I like Lancôme. People don't talk about Lancôme enough. Okay, let's zoom out and finish. eyes are done, and I'm into that. I love that. That doesn't feel overly dramatic. Like, I feel like I could wear that during the day. What I'm going to do next might feel a little overly dramatic. This is new to me. This came in one of my boxes. I don't remember which one, but this is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in the shade Virtue. No. Oh, this isn't going to match. Okay, I don't know if this is going to match, but I thought this was like a more purple shade. But I kind of do like it. I feel like it's just going to give me a little something without going overboard. So let's go ahead and try it. My favorite liquid blush brush is the Sonia G Sheer Buffer. This is the mini. This is quite warm. Ooh. I don't want to ruin my makeup. All right, we're just going to go for it. All right, this is warmer than I wanted. I feel like the Victoria Beckham is more on the cool tone side, but, you know, a little warm, a little cool, mix it together. That's actually really pretty, and I think I would normally love this shade in color. But it's just, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna put this down. I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush and just kind of clean up around that a little bit. Okay, not terrible, but not my fave. These came new to me. I want to use Ciele. Ciele was another brand I was planning on decluttering, and then these came. All right, we're going to use Ciele blush in Ciele. I actually like this. I was playing around with this too, because it just gives like that pop of pink. And I think maybe I was planning on decluttering my other two that I have, but this just feels brighter and lighter. Maybe that's just like the mood I'm in lately. Maybe that's why I don't like my other ones. But this one I feel shows up better on my skin. That's pretty. I like that it has the SPF, and I plan on taking this one to Puerto Rico with me. So I thought that was a fun little discovery that I discovered. So yeah, my friend sent me that too, and I was like, okay. Because I have the two here that I had actually decluttered. I pulled them out of my declutter. I have Rudy and Crush. So, yeah. I do like Ciele way better. Look at that. That's pretty. Not new to me, or new, is the Victoria Beckham bronzer. I have this shade 02. And I'm just gonna, I like this because it's matte. And I do like this. I love the Victoria Beckham component. I do. It's one of my favorites. We're just going to bronze up our skin kind of all over. And I think the matte's good, especially because this foundation is on the radiant side. But it did settle down yesterday. Maybe I'll powder a little more in my T-zone. I just really like this foundation. Okay. Then I have this. This I've had for a little bit, but haven't used it a ton. This is the Chantecaille Radiant Blush. This was the one that came with the Holiday Crystal collection. I haven't used it a lot, but I do want to use this as like a highlighter. Not that we really need a highlighter today, but we're going to go ahead and use it anyway. And I'm going to go in with, this is the Wayne Goss F5. Oh, that's nice. See how they just left that little bit of, yeah, this is pretty. I feel like that matches. Okay. Yay! Let's finish up with the lip. All right. So over the holidays, or last month, I can't remember. I picked up this lip kit. This MAC, it came with a bag, and it came with this lip gloss. I'm going to read it off the box because I can't see. This is the lip gloss, Air Non-Sticky Gloss in the shade Rosy Thoughts. This is MAC. And I thought that this would look really pretty with this look. I think I wore this once. I don't want to go too much because I kind of really want like a daytime look. So I just think like a nice lip gloss. Like, that's pretty. This is MAC Rosy Thoughts. Oh, pretty. I'm going to use the, I only have a little bit left, the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting spray. The Blur It one. It's coming to the end, so it gets, the spray is not that great. I like this one. I think that look came out really pretty. What do you think? So there it is. There's our final look. All right, let's do some comparisons, yeah? A friend had commented on my short asking how the Burberry compares to the Victoria Beckham, and I was like, that's a genius comparison. And then when I pulled it out, I was like, oh my gosh, they look almost identical. So here is the Burberry in 05 Dusk, and then you have the Victoria Beckham Orchid. Look, let's see how they compare. Let me swatch them. This lip gloss is very comfortable. So I went in with some heavy swatches. Here we have the Victoria Beckham Orchid, and here we have the Burberry Dusk. Tried to compare color to color, but that's the comparison. So this is Dusk, this is Orchid. Interesting. Close, like this shade here is practically identical. No, very close. I don't know if you're gonna see a big difference on the eyes. This one's more like a champagne-y color, and then this one has more rosy, like a rosier color. And then this one, I mean, this one's a matte versus this one being more of a shimmer. And then the two light shades. This is more of like almost like a beige white. This one has like a golden undertone. I think it's a great comparison. They're very close. You're going to get the same essence of it, but I do think the Burberry is going to be lighter overall. You're going to get a much lighter look that you can smoke out with this, but you probably have more options on the lighter side. Interesting. There's my comparison of that. And then also, I just have to talk about the Victoria Beckham packaging. I love these packaging, but what's nice about Victoria Beckham is that these are refills and these pop out really nicely, very strong magnets. And how I store my VBBs. So this was the first time I just bought just the refill because I store mine in here. I think this is so pretty and just kind of reminded me of Victoria Beckham. So I have my Victoria Beckhams in here. And then if I want to take this with me to go, I will. But when I'm storing this in my makeup, I just pop this out and I'll add it to this collection here. Because I have so much makeup, storing these palettes in these kind of palettes is just so much easier. The rest of the ones I have like this are clear, but this one has this beautiful artwork. I just love it. This makes me so happy. I love it so much. So I put my Victoria Beckham collection in here. So now we have plenty of room to grow with that collection. I could fit 3 more, maybe more. Let's see. Oh no, I could fit more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she could release 5 more. Are you going to be picking up Victoria Beckham Orchid? Do you think it's worth it? I think it's beautiful. Anything else? How do you think this? Oh my, this is so nice. I really think, and I did wear it yesterday. It's just so gorgeous. I'm really tempted to go get another shade. I'm trying to like, Sarah, calm down. You have so much makeup. You don't need a new shade of this, but this was so good. But I have the typology, which I really like too. But I have this, so maybe I can just continue to try to make this work, add some like maybe try next time I wear it, I'm going to like put some bronzing drops in it. Although I think I got rid of a bunch. I just got rid of some. I'm sure I have something in my collection that I can add to this to make it work. What do you think? Any suggestions? This is great. No complaints. I think my under eyes look great. I'm gonna powder a little bit more though, because I gotta be honest, I've been using this powder this week and it's not my favorite. And I've continued to use it because I pulled it out and I'm just like, let me just use it and whatever. And I do want to do a full face of, I haven't done one in a while. Are you interested? You want me to do a new full face of RMS? I do want to do another full face of RMS, but this is just not my favorite powder. I'm just going to use my Westman Atelier and I'm just going to powder under my eyes a little bit. I'm thinking I love this so much and I think I might try to get a skin tone color powder of this. Okay. See, that's much better. The powder makes a difference. Okay. This I like. I think it covered. I think I could have put a little more on. I think I put it on a little dry. That sponge tip applicator, like you either put too much or too little, you never know. So I'm still going to mess around with this. I do like it. I'm not somebody who typically goes for a color corrector, but I really needed one here. So I went and picked up this one. And then my friend sent me the peach one from, I should get it. Hold on. I already moved this to my declutter. This is the Chanel Ultra Le Tint Peach. So this is the color corrector of the Chanel Ultra Tint. I'm going to gift this to my aunt, to my Titi Evelyn specifically. She's always looking for a color corrector. And I think she might like this. I tried this the other day. It sticks to your dry patches. Like, I just don't think this is for dry skin girlies. Hold on. I'm just trying to see. Like, this is like, ugh. And you don't know how much you'd get of it. But I think that's just the nature of this type of product. I don't blame Sephora for it. I kind of just blame this type of delivery system. It's not my favorite. Anyway, so here is the Chanel Le Tint Peach. And then here is the Sephora. And the Sephora just is moisturizing. And this is drying. This stuck to dry patches. Let me try to blend it out. Well, on my hand, it's beautiful. On my skin, right away, it literally put a circle around my my little pimple. I saw like a circle. I'm like, okay, that's not what I wanted. I shouldn't assume, but I'm pretty sure the corrector and the concealers are probably the same formula. I actually filmed like it, but it's like I filmed with this yesterday, sticking to my dry patches. I was in such a rush. I just put on that serum, how it came out, that oil. All right, so there they are blended out. So this is the Chanel. It's actually beautiful on my hand. I'm not gonna lie. And then this is the Sephora. The Sephora has more orange in it, more orange peach. This is a bit lighter. The Chanel is more full coverage, whereas the Sephora is more, what is the word, opaque? Like you can see through it. It's probably light, more light, medium, and this is full. I don't know if you find that helpful at all. Well, there's a high-low moment, right? Sephora versus Chanel. Sephora brand versus Chanel. Anyway, if you're curious about that. Yeah, but I am decluttering this because it's just not going to work for me. So, and I do not want this to sit in my drawer and go to waste. I would rather have somebody I love enjoy it. So I'm gifting this to my Titi Evelyn specifically. I don't know if she watches, but Titi, that's for you. Hey friends, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. I love you for that. And if you wouldn't mind, please liking this video. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe. Please subscribe. We're working to hit a goal of 1,000 subscribers. So if you would subscribe, that'd be amazing. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd appreciate that. Yes. Oh, and if you subscribe, make sure you set your notification bell because I guess I don't really know how it works. Like if you're a subscriber, it doesn't automatically send my videos to you. So just set your notification bell. Hopefully that helps. Like the video so that when I do those two things, liking, setting the notification bell, subscribing, will help the algorithm tell you that you want to watch one of my videos. And then every once in a while, check my page. Check out what I've got because I've been posting a lot and a lot of friends are telling me they're not getting notifications about my videos. So that's all I got. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching and you have yourselves a great rest of your day. Bye.